The Galactic Council chamber had been silent for centuries. Literally. The last time representatives had raised their voices in genuine shock was during the Great Schism, 2,000 rotations ago. Decorum, logic, and measured deliberation defined the Council's proceedings. Until today, Council Speaker Threnox, a being of pure, crystalline consciousness, adjusted her quantum frequency and began reading the latest planetary assessment. It was supposed to be routine, a simple reclassification vote on a developing species from a solar system. The chamber's 600 representatives floated in their designated spheres, their attention minimal. Most were processing other matters simultaneously, their multi-threaded consciousness allowing them to attend multiple sessions at once. The human species of Earth, Threnox began, her voice echoing through the vast chamber, hereby petitions for Deathworld classification. The supporting evidence is as follows. The first few representatives barely registered the statement. Deathworld classifications were exceedingly rare, perhaps one every 500 rotations across the entire known galaxy. But as Threnox continued reading, something unprecedented happened. The chamber began to vibrate. The species known as humans have demonstrated a unique capacity for transformation under adversity, Threnox read, her voice steady but growing louder as delegates began demanding she accelerate the reading. When the Exornath Collective attempted genetic subjugation, humans responded with unified resistance, resulting in the Exornath's complete strategic withdrawal from the sector. A delegate from a merchant collective interrupting. That doesn't warrant Deathworld status. We've all experienced unified resistance. Continue, demanded the Elder Council, silencing the interruption. When the Krell Dominion imposed economic sanctions, humans created alternative supply chains within 47 days. When the Tau Ceti merchants attempted cultural infiltration, humans absorbed the beneficial technology while systematically rejecting cultural dissolution protocols. Most significantly, Threnox paused, taking what humans would recognize as a deep breath. Humans have demonstrated what xenopsychologists term adversity symbiosis. The chamber fell completely silent. Adversity symbiosis, repeated an ancient Venusian consciousness. That's impossible. It violates 17 fundamental laws of behavioral psychology. Nevertheless, Threnox continued, the evidence is irrefutable. Humans do not fragment under pressure. They unify. They do not surrender when facing superior forces. They innovate. They do not despair at extinction. They compose music about their suffering and continue fighting. Every recorded instance of external pressure resulted in increased human cohesion and determination. A Zithian representative's energy signature flared red, their species' indicator of extreme distress. Are you suggesting they're biologically incapable of defeat? I'm suggesting, Threnox replied carefully, that humans redefine the concept. They don't fight to win. They fight because fighting is fundamental to their existence. Victory is secondary to resistance itself. The chamber erupted. Hundreds of delegates transmitted simultaneously. Arguments cascaded through quantum channels. Some demanded verification. Others demanded the classification be rejected outright. Still others demanded immediate military protocols be established to ensure Earth's quarantine. The Krell representative's voice cut through the chaos. 3,000 of our soldiers encountered a single human military unit. We withdrew. Absolute silence returned. You withdrew? Questioned a merchant coalition member. From 3,000 against one unit? The human unit numbered 47 individuals. The Krell ambassador continued. Their transmission, the engagement, we had sustained 70% casualties. The humans had sustained 30%. They were laughing. They were actually laughing while their comrades fell. And they were still advancing. Council Speaker Threnox raised her frequency to maximum power. The Deathworld classification for Earth is not due to environmental hazards. It is due to the inhabitants themselves. Humans represent a civilizational anomaly, biologically fragile, yet psychologically indomitable. They are creatures of beautiful contradiction. They create art, philosophy, music, and literature about their struggles. They somehow transform suffering into purpose. She paused as the chamber descended into stunned silence once more. "The vote is unanimous," she announced. "Earth is hereby classified as Deathworld. All civilizations are strongly advised. Do not engage. Do not conquer. Do not attempt subjugation. Coexistence requires absolute respect of their autonomy." As the council adjourned, one representative transmitted privately to another. "What species are they again?" "Humans," came the reply. "And apparently, they're far more dangerous than any of us realized."